John Faulkner, Delegate Faulkner.
Delegates, I speak in support of the Bar-Wong Amendment and in support of marriage equality. Delegates, human rights can never be at the mercy of individual opinions or individual prejudices. They are not privileges to be extended to one person and denied to another according to the winds of popular opinion or the whims of the government of the day. They are inherent in each and every one of us simply because we are human. It is not for governments to grant human rights, but to recognise and protect them. And it is not for any of us to approve of human rights, only to choose whether to respect or ignore them. Today, the Australian Labor Party faces such a choice. Delegates, will it continue to be our platform to deny the rights of literally hundreds and hundreds of thousands of Australians because of the gender of their partner? Will we continue to refuse to accept the full citizenship, the full humanity of our fellow Australians simply because of who they choose to share their life with? Or, delegates, will we rise to the great traditions of our party, the party of reform, the party of inclusion, the party of progress, and discard the limitations and bigotry of the last century? Now, delegates, I know many of you want a conscience vote on this issue, but I ask you to consider this. When parliamentarians vote on whether or not our country is going to war, a life and death issue for thousands of our citizens and for the nation as a whole, there is no conscience vote. There is no entitlement for a pacifist to vote with his or her conscience against sending young Australians overseas to fight and die for their country. Not even when the vote was to compel young men to war through conscription. Delegates, we've all accepted that this is how our party works, but we're asked to extend just such an entitlement to those whose consciences are troubled by who other Australians choose to marry. Well, I take the view that a conscience vote on human rights is not conscionable.
Delegate,
And as for
I'll ask you to draw your remarks to a close.
As for the electoral impact, I'm sorry, but I don't believe it's appropriate for those who are opposed to this change to hide behind electoral arithmetic. The climate in the community, just like the climate in the Australian Labor Party, is changing. And delegates, we're debating now a draft platform chapter that says all Australians should have the opportunity to participate fully in family and community life. It goes on and says that we oppose all attempts to divide Australians by pandering to prejudice. It declares that we have always stood for equality. Delegates, do so again today.
Thank you.